When I started this project, it wasn't a tribute to John Gierach. It was just a friend of mine asked me if I wanted to go hunt some pheasants with him and his son. I said I hadn't been pheasant hunting in a couple of years, so yeah, let's go. And then I thought, I'll do a video, hunt the birds, cook the birds, tie some flies with the feathers, and then go fish those flies and try to catch some fish. And as all that was going on and through the editing process, I kind of realized this is a tribute to John Gierach. These are the things that he liked to do. I never met him. I don't know him. I read all of his books, probably 150 times each. So you sort of feel like you might know somebody a little bit. He liked upland bird hunting with his friends. He liked cooking wild game. He liked tying flies. He liked fishing those flies for wild trout with bamboo fly rod. So I did realize this was a tribute to John Gierach, and I think he would like this video. I hope you like it. So thanks for everything, John. You'll be missed.
We can all agree that it should be a standard.
Yep. Okay, guys, we got some birds, so mission accomplished. Flushed a few and got a couple, so the dogs are working great. We're gonna check a couple more fields and then go grab a coffee, I guess, right? Okay, we're going to cook some dinner with the pheasants. Clean them up a little bit. They don't have to be perfect because you're going to soak them in a brine, salt water, and some vinegar for about 3 hours. That would actually be higher. I needed to add more water there. Once they've been soaked for a while, you can piece them out. I like to take the bones out, salt and pepper, both of them. And then you're going to get some oil in a hot pan and just sear them pretty quick. You don't want to cook them in the pan, just brown them. Start your garlic, onions, chopping them all up. Put that in the pan with some pork belly. And after you've sauteed that for a little while, add some wine to deglaze the pan. All of that, along with 2 cans of crushed tomatoes, is going in the pot with the pheasants and simmer for about 3 hours, maybe 4. The longer the better, nice and low. Serve it up with some fried polenta cakes and a little pork belly on top with some cheese. Okay, guys, poured a bourbon. We're good. We're ready to start tying. We've got the feathers that we got from the hunt. There are actually some surprisingly really nice, clean feathers here. So step 1, success, the hunt. We got what we got. And step 2, we're going to do some tying. I'm going to tie up maybe 6 or 8, maybe a dozen pheasant tail nymphs, some beadhead, some not, various sizes. And then step 3 is going to be to take them out to the water and fish them and see if we can catch some fish on it. Kind of a neat experiment, the anatomy of a pheasant tail nymph, right? So yeah, let's get some tying done, and then we will head out to the water. I got to put my real glasses on. Fly fishing fans, this is number 8, the 8th fly, and we are good to go between the sizes 12 and 16. Most I tied with beadheads. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's put the regular glasses on. Much better. Most I tied with beadheads for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what we're with. So not tomorrow, but within a couple days, I'll get out onto the water and try to catch some fish with these flies and complete the circle. Hunt, fly tying, and fishing. So, yeah, yes, this is my 3rd bourbon. So the words don't come out as they should. So, yeah, the smoke is cleared. Scars are gone. So cheers, everybody.
What can I get for you?
Can I get a number 4 bacon, egg, and cheese?
Okay.
And can I get a extra large black coffee with that? Good morning, fly fishing fans. It's I guess technically day 3 of this experiment, the anatomy of a pheasant tail nymph. So I decided to drive the extra 30 minutes and hit a brook trout stream to keep it kind of classic. Brought the couple bamboo rods and stopped at McDonald's for biscuits. So we got brookies, bamboos, and biscuits, and we're gonna get at it. Hopefully the brookies cooperate, and we can wrap this thing up. fish. Oh, shoot. I thought I lost him. I didn't lose him. Holy cow. He went totally slack for a minute. Totally slack. Okay. He's not a small fish. I have to be careful. There's some quicksand here. I don't want to go in it. Brown trout. I'll take it. Okay, fly fishing fans. That's the first fish. And I found a nice place to perch the camera. As you can see, there are some weeds in the way, but not my fault. Yeah, so the experiment is a success. We got a brown trout, decent size for a small wild stream, using the pheasant tail that we tied up with the pheasant tail that we took on a hunting trip. So yeah, pretty happy so far. It's cigar time. It's cold out, as you can see. So this lighter is having a hard time, but long story short, we got one. Experiment is a success. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll get some more today. Woohoo! That wasn't on the nymph, but wow. We're gonna let him rest a minute. I don't have any pheasant tail dry flies, but maybe we'll get them. Okay, fly fishing fans, that fish rose up and tried to take, or missed, or whatever, a big purple body, ugly elk hair caddis that I like to use just as an indicator, but he apparently wanted a dry fly. So there are some blue wing olives coming off, you know, sporadically. So I did tie one of those on. I'm going to send this over him and see if he'll take that. I know this experiment is about pheasant tails, but I'm not going to turn down a dry fly taker if I can find one. Oh boy. Well, we're going to go back to the regular scheduled broadcast now, I think. I missed him again. I don't deserve him. Ooh, that's a good fish. Put the bend in the rod. This is a good fish. Rainbow? Got some wiggle to them. Okay, break time, catching some fish. Sausage biscuit from McDonald's, and my good friend Bob Thomas. In case you don't know Bob, he was part of the team that rolled these biscuits out in West Virginia. The very first time McDonald's sold biscuits, Bob was part of the team, and he did a great job. So McDonald's biscuits have a special spot in my heart. Okay, so we got a bunch of browns, and we got a bow now. So actually a couple bows, but that last bow was actually pretty big. So I drove the extra little bit for brookies, and I haven't got one yet, but we're gonna keep going. Hopefully get a brookie, but who cares? It's fish are fish, right? And they're fun. And there we go. That's what we have.